Good morning, friends. This is Zita coming to you from Vancouver, Washington. I'm here in Bagley Downs Community Park. It's a beautiful day. I'm here earlier than usual, and I don't see very many people. There's two boys over there playing basketball, and I saw a mom walking her children, and I see some people walking their dogs, and there's me. But we are at very far distances from each other, so I'm not going to wear my mask today. My asthma is a lot better, though. I'm breathing a lot easier. I think perhaps I am relieved. Things are starting to be more positive. The coronavirus numbers are still going up, but it seems to be slowing and leveling out and reaching a plateau. Today, I heard a very positive news conference from Governor Kate Brown of Oregon. And if you've been watching the news, Oregon, California, and Washington are forming a coalition to deal with reemerging into our society and dealing with the coronavirus based on facts and science. I like that. Very logical. So basically, in a nutshell, what she said is we're going to have to open up our states cautiously and carefully and wisely. And it's going to take some time. But that makes sense because you don't want to just let us all out of our caves back to where we were and have the virus come back with a vengeance. So what she wants to do first is see a lot fewer cases of the virus, which Oregon is actually doing pretty well. Actually, the whole West Coast is. I'm not sure why, but perhaps because most people did what they were told and they closed down businesses. The first deaths were in Washington, but unfortunately they were in a nursing home. But maybe it's all this fresh air here on the West Coast and the rain. But you never can really predict what the virus is going to do. So we are very blessed and fortunate. So when we start reemerging into society, there's going to be some changes, she said. There's going to be more personal protective equipment, like masks. There's going to be plexiglass between us and like the cashiers and stores and banks. She's going to determine what businesses can open first. And this is interesting. Well, of course, we need adequate PPE for healthcare responders and healthcare workers and first responders. But they're going to ramp up testing, which I'm really glad to hear. I've been an avid supporter of that all along. But the other thing is they're going to implement contact tracing, which at first made me feel nervous, like Big Brother was watching us. But it makes sense. If we reemerge into a society, open up our states, and more virus cases pop up, they need to quickly determine who the person is and who they had contact with so they can isolate and quarantine. And, you could see that as negative and controlled by the government, but I think it's more public health safety. So I support that. So we're going to reopen gradually and wisely. And we'll probably hear from the governor of California and Governor Jay Inslee soon because we're all in this coalition together now, Washington, Oregon, and California. They're going to be relying more on state governments rather than federal, which is very interesting to me. But I'm still keeping my eyes open for all news, including the federal news. President Trump wants to reopen around the 1st of May, but he has not said that with certainty. That's what in the best cases he would like to do. So we'll see what happens. But I'm feeling more hopeful today. It's a beautiful day. I can breathe easily. I've been sticking to my diet and exercise and a stricter routine at home, which always helps me. Been exercising every day, coming to the park. I've been eating healthier. I've been sticking to my intermittent fasting. My eating window is 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. And I've been trying to incorporate more plants, more of a plant-based diet. I'm still doing the monk diet where 2 or 3 days a week, I'm essentially vegan. And then the rest of the days, I have meat, but trying not to overdo it. Trying to stay away from junk food, which is easier when you're at home. My one guilty pleasure is every day about 3 p.m. I make some popcorn and have a Diet Coke. I'm not going to give that up. So things are going well. Just a minute, I have to cough. Okay, that was my allergies. That was not corona. At home, when one of us coughs or sneezes, we always yell out, "Corona!" Most disrespectful. But today, my psalm is a lovely psalm, Psalm 75, if you get a chance to read it. And I read from Micah 2, 12 through 13. And I'm going to actually read to you a couple of short passages from Luke 20 through 21. Now, when asked by the Pharisees when the kingdom of God would come, he answered them and said, "The kingdom of God does not come with observation, nor will they say, 'See here,' or 'See there.' For indeed, the kingdom of God is within you." Isn't that beautiful? I love that. I think I'm going to close there today and enjoy my walk and keep feeling hopeful. I'm not even going to quote you numbers because you can look those up. I'll probably put them on my blog later. And I'm grateful to be alive. I'm happy things are moving forward. That stimulus check should be here soon. And I wish you a blessed and safe and healthy Tuesday. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Zita, signing out.